Good morning from Tennessee. Hi, we're Laura and Brian. We're on a mission to check off our bucket list item of visiting all 50 states by 50. In each state, we'll spend at least 4 days, where you'll see us visit state museums, capitals, state parks, eat lots of tasty food, and so much more. For our fourth state, we'll be in Tennessee. Good morning from Chattanooga, Tennessee. It is day 9 of our big Tennessee trip, and today we're going to be spending all of our time in the south central Tennessee. This morning we are in Chattanooga. We went up Lookout Mountain and we saw the view of Chattanooga is really pretty, but it's super foggy today and it's misty. So it kind of just looked like
smoke, fog.
Yeah, smoke over Chattanooga. Still really cool to see though. And then we walked down to Point Park and we checked that out.
Read about some of the Battle of Chattanooga during the Civil War, so that's cool.
So now we are going to be heading west. We went to tour the Jack Daniel's Distillery. It was really fun, and I was not expecting that at all. I do not care about whiskey whatsoever, and I actually really enjoyed myself. It was a really good tour. You get to go inside the buildings and see how the whiskey's made, which I found really, really interesting. And the whole place smells like bread, which is absolutely amazing.
It's appetizing.
Yes.
Sure.
It smells so good. Brian is the whiskey guy, so.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't actually really ever drink Jack Daniel's, so didn't know what to expect. It was a lot of fun. We've done another distillery tour, but they basically took whiskey and put it in their own barrels, did their own mixtures, so it wasn't a place that did everything from start to finish. Not sure if they're truly a distillery. I don't know. But yeah, it was good. And we ended it with the tasting. Paid a little extra to do the single barrel tastings, which were worth it. I hadn't had Jack Daniel's single barrel. So it was fun. And we got a bottle of whiskey, the distillery special. Excited to try it.
Yeah, really excited to try that. Even though I don't like whiskey, but I still want to try it.
Yeah, I think it's worth it. Not having done anything like that, it's cool to see it. The trees are black because of something that grows on them being near pot stills, and that's pretty wild to see. Everything
is black. The buildings, the sidewalks, the trees. So if you go, make sure to pay attention to that because it's actually really interesting. But it was a really, really good time. We then went to the Slawburger Festival here in Fayetteville, Tennessee. It's just this small town of about 6,800 people, and it is home to the Slawburger, which is just a regular hamburger with mustard slaw put on top of it. There was a slaw eating competition. I think the winner ate 14 and a half Slawburgers in 10 minutes. Kind of gross, but kind of cool at the same time. The festival was fun. There was tons of vendors, and it goes around the courthouse. So it's this whole little square that's just booming. They had live music, which I really liked. And then we kind of went into some of the stores. They have lots of antique stores around that you can visit. We did go to Honey's, which is the home of the original Slawburger. So Honey's was the one that invented the Slawburger. And they've been around since 1923. And we ate it, but it's cool to say we went to the place that started the Slawburger, and we also went to the Slawburger Festival, so it kind of ties in. But if you're just passing through, I don't know. I can't really recommend that you stop there. And that's all, and I'll just leave it at that. But yeah, the Slawburger Festival was a lot of fun.
Check it out. Eat a Slawburger. Don't come here and get a cheeseburger like other people were doing. Get a Slawburger.
So many people were getting like chicken strips. I saw someone get a BLT. Get the Slawburger, folks. Come on. But yeah, that's Fayetteville,
And we're
Tennessee.
in a really cool Airbnb that's
Yes.
overlooking the square where the festival is. So
Yeah, it's a really awesome Airbnb. Maybe I'll put the info down below if they'll come here because it's super cool. Because
That's
we
cool.
literally keep looking out the window because the festival is like right out our window, and people can see us up here. They keep pointing. But anyways, really cool town. Even if there isn't a festival going on, it would be really fun to stop and hang out for a couple hours. Okay, so we are now done in Central South Tennessee. Not sure if they call it that, but I'm calling it that, and I have been calling it that, so we're just going to continue on. Now we're going to be heading west more, and we're going to be going to a state park tomorrow, and we'll have a video all over that. Good morning from Tennessee. It is the last time we'll say that because unfortunately it is day 10 of our big Tennessee trip. So this morning we left Fayetteville and we headed to Lawrenceburg to go to the David Crockett State Park. And it has been an amazing morning here. Our hike that we did was awesome.
yeah, it was great.
Yes. So we did the Crawfish Valley Trail, and then it pops you out beside a museum, which is the David Crockett Museum, which is closed when we walked by it, unfortunately. But they do have that, and then they also have some birds of prey. Not sure about that, but they do have some owls over there that you can look at.
So this park, there is a David Crockett Falls, which you can drive to right by the museum, which is cool. But if you do the Crawfish Valley Trail, there's one on the trail that's just barely marked on the map with the little symbol, and it's very cool.
Awesome waterfall. Absolutely zero people there except for us. Yeah, it was a really cool experience, and you do have to cross over the waterfall, and it was running pretty good, so we decided to hop the rocks at the bottom, which was easier, I think,
we didn't
than
have to
walking
get wet.
along the top of it. But yeah, awesome.
Yeah,
Loved it.
so cool.
10 out of 10. Maybe the best hike that we did in Tennessee.
It's possible.
There was also wildflowers. We saw birds. We saw chipmunks, squirrels,
Ducks, geese.
ducks. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
really, really cool. Highly recommend if you're passing by Lawrenceburg. For dinner, we added on 25 minutes to our route that was in the opposite direction to go to Memphis so that we could eat at Uncle Lou's. And it was one last Tennessee hoorah, and it was a sure tasty one.
I look out across the water, I smell the salt, I feel the breeze, but in my heart I hear the calling of my old home, Tennessee.
All right, we are finally home after a very long drive through Mississippi and Louisiana and a lot of Texas as well, and it feels good to be home. Today we did make a stop, as you saw, at Poverty Point, and then of course we had to get some boudin in Louisiana because we
So good.
love it. And like I said, now we are home, and that only means one thing, and we get to draw our new state. Woo-hoo. We're really excited. Yeah, I know I don't look excited. It's just because I'm tired. But I am excited. So we are planning a trip in hopefully October, sometime in the fall. So we're going to have to draw a state that we want to go to in the fall. Why isn't this? Okay, we got a fall one. And we can go to the state spring, summer, fall, winter.
Oh, no.
All right. No way.
You got it.
It's Alabama. It's so weird. I was thinking about Alabama, and I thought, okay, it would be weird to get a state that's right next to Tennessee, And I pulled up a map to see like where exactly it hit Tennessee, and I pulled up this random United States map, and on it was a star in Alabama, and I have no idea why, but I was like, okay, this is a sign that we're going to Alabama next. And sure enough, we're going to Alabama next.
We'll see y'all there.
Yeah, we'll see y'all in Alabama. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed our trip to Tennessee. We had a blast, and we had so much fun. We did so much. It feels like we've been gone a month. Really interested to see where Tennessee lands in our rankings, but I think it's going to be pretty high because it was just a really, really awesome trip that had a lot of variety in it, and lots of good food. So
Can't go wrong.
anyways, thank y'all so much for watching. We'll see y'all in Alabama soon.
Where
Bye.
these rivers flow.